Well then, this is indeed a good question. How will we explain this to JB? Because, oh my, I don't know how this is gonna go. What do you mean and welcome, my name is Yuusha Anime. Welcome back to the Fruit of Grisaia. Last time some thugs tried to mug us, but we fought back with all our might. And we also discovered Michiru's ritual, which was intriguing, but highly disturbing. But we are about to jump right back into the Fruit of Grisaia. Fruit of Grisaia, guys. There we go. So, guys. Well then, how do I explain this one to JB? It's all well and good that the police let me walk, but my problems aren't quite over. This incident must have reached Ichigaya by now. As my direct superior and case officer, JB will be taking a lot of heat. In fact, she's probably grudgingly not kowtowing, oh god, oh, wow, to the brass right about now. I let out a short sigh, take my cell phone from my pocket and turn on the power. Yet in the next moment, with startling timing, it begins to ring. Uh-oh. Hello, JB. Your voice is lovely as always. I've been charmed out of my senses. Want to get married? But it was like Noble was like, hey, I masturbate to anime girls. Do you want to be my friend? Oh my. My bad. Let's get down to business. Oh wow. Damn. Hey JB, did you know there's actually a word for that now? It's called imprisonment, yeah. Oh, god damn. Savagery at its finest. Is that how the grown-ups run things in this country? Ow! I understand. My bad. No, I don't have an excuse. There's something I want to say. JB, I love you and... No, I shouldn't. If I say this, you'll definitely get mad. Okay, here I go. Quit your bitching fish face ass and take the phones off your ass. You feel the ringtone in your colon. Oh my god! Oh, I quickly end the call and turn off the cell phone. Oh my god! Oh, that was beautiful! Oh, oh man, that hurt to laugh. What can I say about that? That was beautiful. Oh my god. How do I say this? I don't remember that at all. I simply don't remember it. Quickly, he's doing it so that she can come all the way down. Goddamn, JB. You're truly an understanding superior. To lend an ear to your subordinates' abuse. It's sexy that I can vent my stress and enjoy my days in serenity. It was all to vent. Yuji, you evil prick. I know what that is in Japanese. That's basically a J. That's basically a J in English. That's the other bit I know. Oh, Makina! Makina, were you waiting for me here? Aww. Makina! I see. Drop my hand on Makina's head with a thud. It's becoming a habit. How to put it? His head is just at the right height to rest your hand on. Aww. Aww. Sorry I worried you. When I look closely, Makina is still clutching the paper from her ice cream cone in her hand. She must have taken my "I'll be back soon" literally and stayed right here the entire time. Yeah, I'm fine. Who do you think you're talking to? There's no way I'd lose to the likes of them.
お兄ちゃん、喧嘩強いの？
I want to boast, but the only person who's beat me in a fight is my master.
じゃあ、私がピンチな時は助けてくれる？
Yes, yes. Pleasure protect Makina. You just worry about living a solid, decent life, and you won't need rescuing. More importantly, let's get back quickly. Amane must be worried.
怒られそうになったら助けてくれる？
Maybe. Well, yeah, I think I can handle that much at least. Come on, let's go. Makina nods energetically, trots up there next to me, and grabs hold of my left hand. Aww. First Amane, now Makina. Why are my hands in such demand lately? I don't know. Apparently, since my unspoken complaint, Makina squeezes my hand forcefully. Aww.
あのね、どこにも行ったら嫌なのよ。
Don't need to squeeze that hard. I'm not going to vanish all of a sudden.
絶対？
Aww, I can't make any guarantees.
うん。
Aww. Please protect hug Makina, please. As I pull Makina along by her strangely warm hand, we set off for the dorm. We walk side by side, our lengthening shadows spreading out across the road. A long time ago, I used to be fascinated and puzzled by the way shadows would grow as the sun began to sink under the horizon. Who explained it to me at the time? I don't think it was my mother. Although I do remember walking hand in hand with my master at sunset. There's no way that woman would have given me a straight answer. Which would leave... yeah, it was my sister, wasn't it? Bathed in the evening sun, pulled along by my sister's hand, I pointed at an expanding shadow and asked her, why should shadows get all long at sunset? The answer she gave me in return was overly technical, explaining how the changing of the seasons affected a phenomenon. And at the time I didn't really understand any of it. It used to be... I was the one being pulled along.
何？
It's nothing.
独り言が多いと変なやつだと思われちゃうのよ。
Well, shit, I've already done that enough. Duly noted. I hadn't thought I'd ever become the sort of person who could take another's hand in mine and lead them home. There's no guarantee I'll be here to do the same tomorrow. By this time tomorrow evening, the hand that's holding hers may be gone. Oh, don't say that, Yuji. We'll kick any bad guys' asses. Oh, Mitch, oh my god. Okay, almost. It's like an aqua here. Okay, she's doing her vocal training. I watch from behind as Mitchell boldly leaps into the classroom, like a paratrooper jumping into the sky over Normandy. Naturally, she's not as heavily equipped, but in her grim resolve, she's a match for any screaming eagle. Without such intestinal fortitude, there's no way the girl would charge so defenselessly into that classroom. Unless she's simply unaware of the situation. Oh, never mind. It seems like the latter. You are a truly foolish woman, Mitch. You are a truly foolish woman, Mitchell. Well, what's in there? And here I was, filled with admiration for your kamikaze spirit. To think you just wallowing in ignorance. Wait, what? Because you didn't ask. Yeah. A bee? That's right, the situation. A bee. A flying pest has occupied our classroom and now lies in ambush. Our classmates have all withdrawn from the field. What is wrong with bees? I know what... Funny story, an actual story about bees. My little brother actually had a bee that was trying to go down his ear. But we got it out. Bees are not... They only attack if they have to. The things you should worry about more than bees are wasps and hornets. They don't give a shit who they sting. Well, hornets more so. Good gosh. I learned that from my Monster Gun Encyclopedia. Life Lessons with Yuusha. If you want me to read it, I already have. Oh my. This is exactly why you're renowned as the most brainless of bimbos. Every action should be taken only after consideration of all the worst case scenario. Don't you have any common sense at all? What kind of an idiot opens the door without assessing the risks?
ドアぐらい普通に
Yeah.
開けるでしょ。
Really? Whenever you open a door, do so in steadfast resolve to find a Somali awaiting on the other side.
そ
Wow.
んな覚悟持ってないわよ。何？どうやって開けばいいの？
You're not worthy of my instruction.
そん
Wow.
なケチンボなのよ。安全なドアの開け方を教えなさいよね。
How to open the door safely? What was the bee right in front of the door? If you're that determined, I suppose I can make an exception. Step 1. Confirm the surrounding area. Something in front of the door, I demonstrate by pointing sequentially to the ceiling, the floor, my front, my rear, my left and my right. Follow with my eyes.
なるほどなるほど。周囲を確認ね。それから
Observe with the utmost caution, you understand? Search every inch of you're surrounded with on an assumption that they hide deadly traps.
それからどうしたの？
Am I looking for a trap? Quiet. Just begun our 6-hour stakeout period, of course.
長いわよ。そんなに待てるわけないでしょ。
Okay. What? Why, alright, so we should obtain a map and infiltrate a watch from our cover for a week in advance. I'm granted extraordinary permission for a raid after nothing more than an observation period. And you're still not satisfied? Just how far do you expect me to indulge your laziness, you spoiled bottle blonde? And you call yourself Japanese?
いいから簡単に教えなさいよ。簡単に。
Oh. Very well, I'll teach you the simplest possible method. Using nice small words. Firstly, we slowly open a door. Then, we throw the decoy. I was literally about to say Indigo Mitch. Usually beat me to it. I was literally about to say Indigo Mitch. Next, we close the door and stand by until the decoys report. Listen up, maggot. You have a scouting mission to complete. Desertion in the face of the enemy is treason. If you turn your back on your foe and can't call it safely, I'll re-educate you in my own hands. Oh, Michiru's dead. Calm down and maintain your composure. Don't let panic blind you. Use those holes in your head you call eyes. You're truly hopeless. Very well, I'll go so far as to sing a song to give you courage. La la, gleaming like the morning sun. Walter Parchundresig. I don't recognise the song. Did she pass out? I see. She decided to sound so breathing tonight. Imagine noisily trying to escape. That's a much wiser course of action. She's gained such instinctive understanding of the art of reconnaissance, in a short time. Michiru, my friend, we might make you a scout of you yet. Michiru's collapsed on the floor, her eyes rolling around in her head. What's all this mean? Hey, maggot, who authorized you to faint? The Hachi? Calm down. Calm yourself. This thing is nothing more than an insect. Be eliminated. Situation resolved.
蜂を素手で通った。刺されちゃうよ。
Not if you... Not really. As long as you avoid the stinger, you're all okay. I told you to calm yourself. This kind of bee can't sting. Oh.
刺さない蜂？
Listen well. A bee's stinger is part of its ovipositor. Therefore, males don't have one. Look closely. This thing is harmless.
あ、本当だ。針がない。
So wait, male bees have no stingers?
え、じゃあどうしてみんな教室にいないの？
They jumped to the conclusion that mistook this for the dangerous variety, ran off to get insecticide or something.
そうか。
Oh, they're gonna come in any second and spray Michiru.
は、蜂なんて怖くないんだからね。
Shut up, Michiru.
もう一匹いる。刺さないってわかるとそんなに怖くないよね。
Michiru?
これも大丈夫なやつでしょ？
That's a giant hornet. It stings. Also, it's poisonous. That was dangerous. Shh. It'll sting you if you shout. Keep quiet. Listen carefully, Michiru. Giant hornets don't just sting. They inject potent venom. Slight digression, but that thing is called the Yak Killer because of its poison cocktail.
へへ今このタイミングで言うこと
Yeah. Don't make any sudden movements. Walk slowly and keep quiet. Fortunately, you're a blonde, so your coloration is similar to that of a hornet. In other words, there's no problem if he accepts you as his friend.
本当に
She's trying to hum like a freaking hornet. Offering it a bohemian folk song. Very sensible.
あ、星さんカチカチ言ってるこれ友達の証
When they collect their mandibles together like that, signifies a final warning. If you make any more stupid moves, you'll be stung for sure.
お待たせしました殺虫剤を調合するのに時間がかかってしまって申し訳ありません
I feel so horrible for torturing Michiru. Sachi drags the tank with an atomizing nozzle and hose into the room. It looks like it's designed for spraying agricultural chemicals. Apparently it's full of her own cocktail.
おー待ってました早く殺虫剤をみちる様の周辺を蜂がホバリングしてるこれは私お手製の
Oh no, she's gonna spray
実
her.
装ですね
No.
毒を制すというやつですでは霧吹きで噴霧しますのでしばしお待ちをちょっと待ちなさいあんた今何毒って言った
Neurotoxin. Neurotoxin. Sounds like it'll take that hornet out for sure.
それを
I know what neurotoxin is, goddammit, and that's
ま
not
ず
good.
私がどうにかなっちゃうでしょう大丈夫ですみちる様吸い込みさえしなければ問題ありませんいいですか呼吸を15分ほど止めることを
Oh my god, for 15
いき
minutes.
ますよせーの
And
できないわよねえサチできないからねそうですかではこれは使用できませんね一発でコロリなんですが残念です
well,
私がコロリでしょそれねえ
aww. We've got to come up with a plan B or this won't end well. That hornet is pretty worked up.
それでなんでこの蜂私だけを狙ってるの
What did you do to that poor hornet?
だと思うよだって私わかんないやっぱり髪の毛の色が似てるからそれともツンデレが女王蜂とキャラかぶってるとか
No, no.
みちる様やはり一吹きだけでもいかがでしょう
A
か
little pup.
一吹きでも効果はありますので効果があったらダメなんだってば
Well, yeah, it can kill her.
そうですか今度は低空飛行で飛んでる
Seems to be aiming at your legs, Michiru. Do you think you'll be needing those in the future?
当たり前でしょ
I see.
騒がしいわね
Uh-oh.
ユミコこっち来ちゃダメ
Don't.
え何ちょっとわからんいやそうじゃなくて足元に待って朝からあんまり大声出さないで
She's afraid of bees. Stepped on it.
何ちゃんと話してくれるなんでもないです
I feel that's all gone to waste now. What am I supposed to say now? I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
そうそれならいいんだけど
Squashed hornet stuck flat on the bottom of her shoe. Sakaki walks to her desk and takes out a book. But the girl glances over here briefly. She soon pulls out her bookmark without another word and begins moving her eyes across the lines of text. Sachi, there's got to be a nest somewhere nearby. Think you can find it and give it a dose of a cocktail of yours?
はいかしこまりましたつまりユミコ最強説ってことね
No. She done that clumsily. Not the type you want to make an enemy of. But she didn't know it was even there. She didn't even know. With this, the Hornet's incident draws to a close without casualties. Just as they say, at times ignorance is bliss. I guess that's the way to put it. Morals at the finest. Oh my god. After middle school, you won't be popular with the girls if all you can do is fight. You need brains too. Also, my master taught me. So, are you smart then? In response to the obvious question, my master replied that women are more popular if they're a little dim-witted. I think she might have intended it as a joke, not that it was remotely funny. My master wasn't much of a comedian, but there's one thing I have to thank her for. Specifically, she's the one who really got me hooked on reading. There are a vast number of books in this world, and a majority are interesting in some way. Even if you get stuck with a seriously dull one, if you look at it critically and figure out why it's a failure, the time you spend with it isn't a complete waste. I devoured books like an addict when I was a kid, and my master would get me anything I wanted to read. Even comics or porn makes it nice. God damn. I didn't even get that. It's a damn good thing if you can enjoy reading. Why? This is not... Lets you make use of the time you spend waiting at the dentist's office, doesn't it? Am I supposed to laugh now? Not to say I've gained much wisdom from what I've heard in waiting rooms, but I think I can at least smile at those words today. God damn my throat. Makina, you here? Oh, okay. Oh, you got to enjoy it. It's an aquarium with a lobster in it. Is that a lobster? I think it's a lobster. Hey, Makina. Why aren't you in your own room? But why? True. Yes, there was a note in the door. Thing is, the paper was yellowed and wrinkled. There's no telling how long it's been up there. Oh, are you always in Armine's room? Oh, this is Armine's room. Yes, the room I've just entered is in fact Armine's. Looking around, a good half of the room is buried in random junk. I'd guess Makina has been doing her best imitation of a squirrel, preparing for hibernation, depositing things here little by little with every visit. Okay. Okay. I appreciate the neighbourly spirit, but this isn't your room. Oh, don't tell me Armine's in the shower. Oh, God. Oh, hello. Nothing much. Just stopped to lend Makina a book. It's for that thing. Oh, yeah. We got that. I remember now where that's from. That was when we was doing it in the pond. I point toward one item among Makina's pile of junk. An aquarium containing her crawfish. That's right, the crawfish. She asked me if I knew any books with detailed instructions on raising crawfish, so I took a look around the store by the station. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Oh? Okay. Here, this is it. Part about raising crawfish starts on page 38. The last 2 pages talk about getting them to turn blue. Aww. As soon as Makina accepts the book from me, she sits down on the spot with a thump and starts to rifle through the pages. When I tried this experiment as a kid, there was a range of variation among the individuals, but most of them did turn some shade of blue. I think that's called animal cruelty. By the way, Armine, I have a question of my own. Do you mind? Do you mind me seeing your D-cups? Why exactly are you constantly half naked? That's a good question. I was right then, holy heck. I see. No. I'll try to work on that. But I mean, I think you do the Kia thing and hide your chest before I got a chance to bring up usually. Yeah. God damn, what is with my throat? been wrecking me completely. Arne, no more concerned with my glance than before, walks briskly to her vanity and flips on her hairdryer.
私って汗っかきでさ、夏場は1日3回ぐらいはシャワー浴びるのよね。
Well, thank you for the
油
schedule.
断してるとおっぱいの下に汗もができたりで大変なのよ。
Big tits are tough in their own way, I see.
ね、お兄ちゃん、なんか飲む？
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, if you're offering.
じゃあ、ちょっと待っててね。今用意するのよさ。
Okay, Makina. Makina places her book on the floor, opens Arne's refrigerator, and promptly sticks her head in and starts rooting around like she owns the place. It's basically as much her room as Arne's by this point.
なに？なんか言った？
It's just how long has Makina been hanging around in this room?
そうね。マキナがこの学園に来てからずっとかな。
Oh,
この子、一人だと夜中に大声上げて泣く。
Flash to protect.
失敬なのよさ。今はもう泣かないのよ。時々自分のお部屋に帰って寝てるもの。
Oh.
月に一度帰るかどうかじゃない。しかも私に怒られた時とかそんな時ばっかり。
Oh.
ねえ、お兄ちゃんはああやって意地悪なことどう思う？
Ah. They say it's a rare thing to find a woman other than your mother who'll nag you. Take good care of her, alright?
お兄ちゃんまでそんなことを言う。随分と住みにくい。
Wait, what are you drinking, Makina? Wait, what?
飲まなきゃやってられないのよ。
As she speaks, Makina hands me a can of orange juice. Look, Makina, can we do something about this Onii-chan thing?
なんで？
Well, how can I put this? Feels a little awkward.
そのうち慣れると思うのよ。私もマキナって呼ばれるの慣れたし。
What do you mean? You don't like being called your own name?
実はね、私マキナって名前あんまり好きじゃないのよさ。
Oh, and that's why. And why's that?
なんかマキナってバギナみたいなのよさ。
2 plus 2 is vagina. Oh God! Why? Why? Huh?
だからバギナ。
Vagina. Vagina. I see. Well, it's only a very feminine name.
でもね、バギーナって言うとなんかアイドルっぽいよね。
I don't know. Yeah, whatever you say. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Hey, Amane,
何さ？
is this girl high? Just what are you putting in her food?
失礼ね。何も変なものは食べさせてないわよ。
You haven't shown her anything weird, have you? So she says, but it's like talking to one of those guys who self-medicate the night before a major operation. I feel like I'm dealing with someone who sees things they shouldn't see and hear voices they shouldn't hear. Oh, instinctively, I drop my hand onto Makina's head and vigorously ruffle her hair around.
いてよ。
Ah, get purification! Purification! Your pupils don't look dilated.
そんなに疑うならあんたも食べてく。
What?
だから晩ご飯。今夜はおでんにするつもりだから人数増えても平気だし。
Okay.
ほほー。おでんというと。
Yeah.
違います。あなたが今想像したのは北欧神話の最高神です。
Uh-oh.
オケをインターセプトされた。がっかりなのよさ。
It seriously didn't work there, Makina. Sorry, but Odin is not coming. The hell?
まあいいからいいから食べていきなさい。
Norse mythology is not involved in this game. Hey.
下手に断ってアマネーに恥かかせちゃダメなのよ。いいからおいで。
Makina sees in my hand and tries to forcibly drag me further inside. Oh, alright, fine. There probably won't be anything I dislike in an Odin stew, anyway. I've not tried an Odin stew yet. I'd like to. I'll eat pretty much anything that's put in front of me. Yeah, I'll do that. But I do have some foods I find a little difficult to deal with on a psychological level. Oh, okay.
ここ
Okay, I'm sitting down. Yeah. Over the cushion with a cute girly design. I sit down a bit reluctantly. In an instant, Makina has plopped herself down on top of mine. Oh, hello. Oh my god, that's dangerous. Look, you. Ah, my. I can just hear the police sirens. Why are you sitting on my lap? That's not what I'm saying, but... That line's familiar. I hadn't realised until now, but Makina seems to have a habit of imitating Namine's speech. Now I think about it, that, you know, she's always tagging on the end of her sentences for no particular reason. Seems like it might be a corruption of Amine's frequent, you know. Maybe. And Makina's forcible tone and attitude toward men also remind me of a certain someone. Did you say pets start to resemble their owners? Someday this girl might well become the sort of evil woman who walks around with her tits hanging off her out to struggling shopkeepers to give her away their livelihood. Rest in peace, shopkeepers. We can't have that. To tell the truth, from my current position, Makina's modest breasts are clearly visible. Well, Lolicon confirmed. Damn it! For those certain tastes, these things might have a power of attempt exceeding that of Amine's oversized others. Hey, Amine. Why does this girl jump onto men's laps without a second thought? I'm leaning toward blaming you. I'm not saying I hate him, but if she just starts casually popping on top of a strange old man in town, I think we might run into some problems. Yeah, she's really shy. Yeah. Hey! Well, we've had a couple of chances to talk recently, I guess. Well, what did you think I did? Nothing particularly comes to mind. Oh wow. That a fact? So why has Makina gotten so attached to me? I don't remember taming her with food or teaching her dirty games behind Mommy's back. Oh no! Oh no! That serves my memory, but nothing really stands out. Completely disinterested in my ruminations, Makina pushes her can of orange juice toward me and tilts her head to the side as she asks for help. A pretty standard pattern among women playing the moe type, who try to tickle the male heart with an appeal to their own helplessness. But Makina's fingers are stubby and thin. So I wouldn't be surprised if opening a can really was a challenge. Do you know what? I actually struggle with opening cans myself. I have thick fingers, and I hardly have any fingernails, so I sometimes have to find a little technique of... I had to use a special technique of mine to open my cans of drink. I wouldn't be so... Yeah, it really was a challenge. Yeah. Here you go. And if you tried to pull something like that, I'd probably punch you, right? Oh, I mean, you know you want to. We know you're a very itchy woman. We know. At least you left my pillow alone. So she doesn't. It's just... So she doesn't let just anybody pamper her like this. I see. Whether or not Makina's paying any attention to our conversation about her, she continues to flip through the book on my lap without comment. She's not gonna wear it. She's trying to log it out as much as possible. I'm gonna reach her hand under Makina's armpits and forcibly drags her off my knees. Sense of emptiness. Might be going a bit too far, but the sudden removal of that limp, warm creature from my lap leaves me feeling slightly lonely. Oh, Yuji! Don't worry! I'm here with you, buddy!
はい、ちゃんと自分の足で立つの。
Aww. New.
もう足踏んでるし。
Oh.
ごめんよ。もう、ほら、キャミ脱がすから万歳して。
Banzai?
万歳。
Hey, how about having her put her clothes on by herself?
この子、服着るの下手なのよ。っていうか、服が嫌いなのね。病院ではずっとスモックしか着てなかったって言うし。
Oh, wait, what? Gowns?
ほら、病院で手術を受ける人が着るやつ、背中で縛って着るの。
Oh, right.
あればっかり着てたせいか、ゆるっとした服じゃないと嫌がるし。こうやって誰かが服を着せてあげないと、パンツすら履かないのよね。
Oh, my god.
あまあね。
Oh, god!
痛いよ。我慢しなさい。こうやって背中と脇の下から脂肪を寄せ集めてカップに詰めるの。そうすればほら、ちょっと出っ張るでしょ。息苦しいのよさ。
Well, damn
女
it.
ってのは息苦しいものなのよ。はい、できた。どう？
Yeah, that's shockingly big. What do you eat to get a pair like that?
パン？あとイチゴ。そりゃ単純にあんたの好きな食べ物でしょうが。
So Makina likes bread and strawberries best, huh? Kind of childish taste, but I guess that fits with her personality. Yeah, I guess. I mean, that means she likes jam sandwiches.
基本的にあんまりご飯食べないのよこの子。でもなぜかパンと果物だけはよく食べるのよね。
Okay.
パンは硬いパンがいいのよさ。
Okay. Hard bread? What's with that?
うん、ほらフランスパンとかドイツの方の硬いパンあるでしょ。日本人は普通さ、ふわふわでもちもちしたパンが好きなんだけど、なぜかこの子は重くて硬いパンが好きなのよね。
I'm not even gonna bother commenting on the heavy and stiff now. I'm not even gonna bother. That's too easy. Too easy.
したパンなんざ歯の悪いグランマの食い物なのよさ。
I gotta say that I do like my baguettes. Oh, I love baguettes.
パンはやっぱりどっしりとした重みと歯ごたえがないと美味しくないのよさ。
A majority of our bread here in the UK is actually very soft as well. That is actually true. Our bread is very, very soft. Kingsmill, Warburton's is a bit tougher than the normal lot you get. What's the other one? Did I say Kingsmills? I might have done. No, I'm gonna shut up now. Moving on.
まあ朝はあんまり食べたがらないんだけど、チーズとハムとレタスを大麦パンに挟んだサンドイッチならもりもり食べるわよ。
I see.
ねえ、あまね、私もう本読んでいい？
Yeah, can do.
いいわよ。ちゃんと床に座って読みなさい。ユージ君の膝の上で
Hey,
ジュ
she's
ース
not
こ
that
ぼしたり
clumsy, is
し
she?
ないように。
Don't yawn! Sorry about that. Don't have it easy, do you, Harmony?
まあ手のかかる子だけど、そこが可愛いって思えばあまり苦にはならないし、変な子だなとは思うけど、これがあの子の素の状態なのよね。
I'm sort of tend to suspect this girl purposely acting younger than her age to take advantage of her childish looks. But in this case, I don't think I can disagree. That really is just how she is.
それにね、あの子自分で自分のことバカだって言うけど、そんなに頭が悪いわけじゃないのよ。
Oh,
むし
really?
ろ私なんかよりずっと頭いいんだから。
Oh, I suppose if we use you as a standard, the gap isn't quite that dramatic, but...
失礼な。というか、マキナを侮っちゃダメよ。証拠見せてあげようか？
I get it. Demonstration?
マキナ、ちょっとおいで。何なのよさ。あんたその本読み終わった？そうね、大体は。じゃあその本ちょっと貸してみ。問題出してあげる。
Oh.
いいけど。
I'm going to take the book from Makina and promptly hands it over to me.
ね、そんじゃ 161ページ。
動物の進化シリーズ大型恐竜の時代中世紀
Bloody hell!
約1億4600年前から2億年前、中生代第2の時代はジュラ紀と呼ばれ、恐竜の時代としてよく知られている。三畳紀に出現した恐竜たちは数多くの種を生み出し、
Triassic.
その繁栄は後の白亜紀まで。
Jesus!
あれ、これってザリガニの本じゃないの？
This is a general book about animals aimed at children. There's a lot of other stuff in there as well. I opened the book Carmine handed me to page 161. Spread across both pages is a colour illustration of a plesiosaur with words in a bold typeface printed all around it.
内容は合ってる？
She was indeed. Not even a single misplaced word.
じゃあ
Bloody hell.
次は29ページ。
そこは広告ページ。教文社の子供の学習シリーズ
Oh my god!
働く自動車、神秘の世界宇宙、野鳥で見る環境科学、
Nah!
絶滅した愉快な動物。
God damn!
日本の工場、コンタクトレンズができるまで、土と微生物の働き、有機栽培の野菜作り。
じゃあ86ページは？
猫より犬の方が賢いって本当？犬の種類の多様性は他の種をはるかにしのぎ、多岐にわたる。
That is true. I do like most Shiba Inus.
長年人間の手によって交配されてきた犬の歴史は、狩猟用や刀剣用や愛玩用とさまざまなバリエーションを生み出し、
Makina's going all
今な
out!
おその種を増やし続けている。
どう？合ってるでしょ？
She's correct, alright.
どうよ、すごくない？この短時間でパラパラっと流し読みしただけで、あの本の内容丸々一冊全部覚えちゃったんだよ。天才じゃない？
That's pretty amazing to be sure.
あれ？あんまり驚いてないね。
Makina, I've got a question. Do you remember the photograph of a bird on page 144?
覚えてるのよ。
What colour is it?
うーん
Oh!
わかんない。
If I say blue, you'd sort of think blue. If I say red, you get the feeling it might be red? Thought so.
なーに？どういうこと？
Seems like Makina memorized the pages in monochrome, loses the colour information.
え？
Easy to memorize it quickly that way, right?
そういうことだからさ。
Wow! So you blank out all the other colours and look solely at the words and remember those. Wow!
いや、ごめん。私にはさっぱりわからない。
To tell you the truth, my sister had the exact same skill. First noticed my big sister's speed reading when she was 7 years old. Watching her flip through a stack of books from the school library incredibly quickly. I couldn't suppress my curiosity. Can you really read them like that? My sister answered, I'm not reading them, but I am memorising the contents, in a perfectly casual tone of voice. Completely incredulous, I tested my sister on the spot. Exactly like Arne did with Makina just now, I gave her a page number and asked her to read me back the contents. And of course she remembered every single word. According to her, it's much faster to memorise the books when they're in black and white. When dealing with books where colour information wasn't important, she could even memorise 2 pages simultaneously using her left and right eye. It was totally dumbfounded that last time. 4 years later, by the time she was 11, my sister was managing rapid memorisation of colour books as well. Wow! And thanks to long hours of practice, her left and right eye could actually memorise separate books simultaneously. Hearing that went past the level of surprise. Is that right? Terrifying. Yeah, that is terrifying. Basically, she's not reading the book. She's recording the pages as an image in the right side of her brain. When you ask her about the contents, she reproduces the image in her right brain and reads it by consciously interpreting the characters with her left brain. That sounds about right, Makina.
そうそう。うまく説明できないけど、そういうことなのよさ。
Wow.
わかんないな。具体的にはどうやってるの？
I don't know the details myself, but it's basically looking at the page as a picture instead of lines of characters and saving a mental snapshot. Yeah, near enough. Ignoring the meaning, she processes it rapidly as light information, then draws out the meaning later on if she needs it. To put it more simply, it's sort of like she's downloading a compressed file to a hard drive, then extracting what she needs later, I guess.
何それ。つまり本を読み終わった時点では本の内容を知らないってこと？
Yeah, exactly.
私の一番の問題は一度覚えたはずなのにその記憶をどこにしまったか忘れちゃうことなのよさ。
It's like a large database then.
ダメじゃん。
Even if you can record something in your mind, your memory as a whole can still be a disorganized mess. Apparently you can work on that by training your synapses.
どうやって？
If you repeatedly memorize the same information, it stimulates your synapses and makes it harder to forget. My sister will record the same image 8 times over before she turned the page. Other than that, you could also memorize while moving your body in specific ways, which ties the image to your procedural memory and makes it more durable. Wow.
よくわかんねえ。
It's basically it's like short-term, long-term, and full-on memories. Short-term memory is like when you just hear something about it once. If you remember it after the once, it then becomes a long-term memory. Because by that point, you actually are more likely to remember it. And the more you remember it, the more of a long-term memory it becomes, and the more you remember that factor. If I remember from what I was told from school. That's fine. Not like there's any reason to have to turn into a genius like that.
そうそう。天才になったところで得られるのは賞賛じゃなくて敵意と嫉妬だって言うじゃない？
Who's they? Where did you hear that? Yeah.
誰だっけ？なんかの本で読んだような気がするけど覚えてない？
So she doesn't remember.
ザリガニに餌あげる時間だよ。
Oh.
はいはい。今缶詰開けてあげるからちょっと待ってなさい。
Okay, I guess I'll be going back to my room. But as the words start to leave my mouth, Makina firmly grabs hold of my hand. Oh, hello.
座って一緒に本を読んでほしいのよさ。
Didn't you finish already?
そうだけど一緒にいてほしいのよさ。
Oh.
ダメ？
No, that's not really what I meant.
ねえ、知ってる？女には男に甘えたい日があるものなのよ。
Oh, that's the first time I've heard of it.
それがなんと今日なのよさ。だから甘えさせてくれなきゃダメなのよ。
Oh, I see. Guess there's no helping it then. I want to be spoiled, so you better spoil me. What an unreasonable demand. If this was Irony, I think I would laugh in her face, call her an idiot, and finish things off with a poke to the forehead. But for some reason when Makina gets all clingy, it's a bit difficult to fight back. I can't get myself to be too hard on her. Maybe it's because she looks and acts like a child? Soft on children. Well, that isn't a bad thing by any means, but I'm probably the type who dies first when a terrorist starts strapping bombs to their kids. But now that I think about it, it's not like you're really that much younger than me, are you? Don't give me that puzzled face.
まあまあ、ほら、こっち来て座って。そして抱っこしてちょうだ
Oh,
い。
she wants a hug! Look you. Just for the record, today's a one-time deal. Don't think I'll let you cling to me whenever you want, got it?
はいはい。もう、お兄ちゃんが本当にツンデレなんだから。
Well done. Again with this. I've never really given the matter any thought, but could it be that I really am a tsundere? No! I'm the same as Michiru! I mean, can we define the term first? Isn't a tsundere a subspecies of woman that's usually a pricklish and harsh, then goes all gooey and sweet for some reason? In that case, I don't get it. When exactly have I ever become that saturine lovey-dovey mode? Well, come to think of it, and let Makina occupy my knee like this, I have to admit my aura of masculinity seems to have faded a bit. This is merely an expression of my magnanimous spirit, there we go, towards the young. It's not like I'm giving her a lap access because I personally enjoy having her there or anything. Oh god.
ねえ、ユージくん。
Eh? What?
そういえばさ、ザリガニの餌ってサバの水煮缶でもいいのかな？
Yeah, basically. Anything without carotene in it is fine.
おや？
What's that supposed to mean? What is it already? You're making me ill. If you have something to say, how about you say it?
いやー、なんかもうすっかり懐いてるなーと。いいな、羨ましい。
You're the one who told me to make friends with Makina, you know.
やだな、別に責めてないじゃない。でも正直こんなに早く馴染むとは思ってなかったからちょっと意外かな。
Oh.
うん
Oh.
あれ、マキナ寝ちゃった？
Sounds like it. Say what? Aww. I thought she'd been unusually quiet for a few seconds there, but at some point Makina's eyes have fallen shut. Still sitting on my lap, her head is jerking back and forth with her breathing. I'm sure she was awake just a minute ago.
ああ、マキナはね、たまにあるのよ。そうやって突然寝ちゃうことが。
Really? Come to think of it, there was that time I found her in the rose garden unconscious in the bush. Oh yeah, she was. A frequent occurrence?
まあ、頭をたくさん使った時とかたまにね。さっき本を読んでたからそれが原因かも。
Ah.
まあ、頭をたくさん、その子
Sorry
放
about
っておくと1日14時間ぐらい眠るのよ。
that. God. Really does remind you of a cat, doesn't she?
時々立ったまま寝ちゃうことがあって、そのまま倒れて頭を打ったりするから気をつけないといけないんだけど、今
Aww.
日はユウジくんの膝の上で助かったわ。ユウジくんのこと相当気に入ってるみたいね。
I don't get it. Why get attached to someone like me?
そう？私にはなんとな
Oh, why is
あ
that?
るような気もするな。
Why is that, Harmony? Hmm?
そう、例えばさ、ユウジくんはマキナのことを見てかわいそうな子だなって思う？
No. Can't say it does. More like, what a hopeless kid. I can't say I've ever felt pity for her.
でしょ？まずはそれが一番の理由じゃないかな。
Is there a number two reason?
そうね。ユウジくん本人はあんまり自覚がないかもしれないけど、ユウジくんってマキナのこと嫌いじゃないでしょ？
I don't hate her.
っていうか、ちょっと可愛いと思ってない？
Yeah. I'm not sure about that one. Well, I definitely don't hate her. They said I think I've thought of her as annoying more often than cute. Maybe you've gotten the wrong idea about me, Harmony. But I tend to say what I think, even to kids. If Makina annoys me, I tell her straight out.
そうやってマキナが膝の上で寝ちゃってるのにどかそうともしない人の言うことじゃないよ。
Well, damn it. That's, well, just don't have any real reason to wake her up at the moment, I guess.
でもまあ、そうだね。変に我慢して同情されるより、はっきりと言ってくれる人の方がわかりやすいのね。マ
Ah, makes sense. I don't treat her gingerly out of sympathy. When she does something truly stupid, I don't overlook it out of pity. Makina casually prefers it that way. Is that what she's saying? Yeah.
それでいて、結局はマキナに甘いしね。そりゃ懐くわ。
Aww. I'm sweet to her.
まあいいんじゃない？そういうらしくないところも含めてユウジくんなんだしさ。
Since when were you such an expert on my character? Oh my god, that's an adorable face.
お、マキナ起きた？
私また寝ちゃってた。
Yeah.
まあ15分ぐらいかな。何か夢を見た？
Yeah, did you have a nice dream?
覚えてない。
そっか。じゃあはい。
Oh,
何？
yeah, what is it?
サバ缶だよ。ザリガニに餌をあげるんでしょ？
Oh, yeah.
そっか。たくさん食べてまるまると太るのよ。
She's kind of tottering around. Is that a good idea?
いつものことだし平気よ。
She's seeing it.
味がしないのよさ。
You sure about that? She seems to be eating from a can of crawfish
い
food.
つものことだし平気よ。
You know, it kind of feels like you don't really give a damn.
それもいつものことよ。
Damn! Haha. My throat sticks shut halfway through my attempt to laugh, and I'm sent into a coughing fit.
ちょっと大丈夫？
Amina grabs a half-finished can of orange juice and Makina left lying on the table and hands it over to me. I gulp down the contents immediately. I'm fine. I'm as terrible at laughing as I am at smiling. Also par for the course.
それはいつか直してあげなきゃね。
Damn it, I can't laugh or smile! No! Fix? Why is that necessary? In the first place, is a crappy smile really something you can fix?
まあとりあえずあんたの作り物っぽい笑顔とマキナのデタラメな言葉遣いを直してあげるのが私の当面の目標かな。
私の言葉遣いのどこがおかしいって
It's broken English!
まず自分の言葉遣いがおかしいってことに本人が気がついていないってのが一番の問題よね。
うっさいしゃくれ
You chin face.
あんたなんやその口の利き方。しゃくれてへんわほんで。こんこはほんま。
You got that. What?
こんこはほんま。誰に似たんだ口の悪い。ええ加減にせんとお口縫うてまうよ。
Whoa, Jesus.
そんなに強く引っ張ったらダメなの。
Every once in a while, you'll find a person with a bad habit they're not even aware of until someone points it out to them. Watching this scene, I've had my suspicions more or less confirmed. Makina's strange quirks seem to be partially the results of the contamination from RNA's less admirable habits. As a humble, discreet gentleman, I'm frankly at a loss as to whether to disrupt the status quo by forming out off the log in her eye. My deeply ingrained pain in the arse warning system is also kicking in. There's a good chance the messenger is going to get killed on this one. Someone let's remain in seal for the moment. Well, I didn't actually know that. The human mind is a well-designed piece of machinery. There's ways to cope with the coexistence of such pros and cons, truth and fictions. When your mind finds itself facing the contradiction, your thoughts tend to fly off in completely unrelated directions. It's a self-defense mechanism, just like that burning need to clean that away pops up in the night before the big test. Oh. So before I realised it, my attention had been drawn to the pleasant rattling sound of something boiling in the pan. The odom's broth smooth, flavourful flavour tickles my nose. I'm hungry. In the end, it'll be another 30 minutes before I ate my dinner for that day. Ah, damn it! And that is going to end this video. Oh my god, I love that. Alright. Yes. I failed at the English. Alright, that is actually going to end it for me for the Fruit of Grisaia. Oh my god, I love that part. I love this game. I really love this game. I love it so much, and I hope you guys really do too, because I love it to pieces. So, I've really not got much to say other than thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want any more from me, and I shall see you in the next video. So on the show, guys. I will indeed. Most likely to see you next time. That was amazing, god damn it.